All right. I think we're live.
Everybody always catches me leaning into the screen.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a little bit of a second to hopefully go in. All right. So
Hello.
you'll have to put up with our technological unprowess.
We were just realizing it's like 9 months since
Been 9 months since we did a live show.
We forgot everything we learned last year.
So we had to learn all about OBS and all of that fun stuff. We've got 5 folks kind of on now. We've been running for 2.5 minutes. I think it's got a little bit of a delay. So very shortly, just to appease myself, I may very well, we should be recording on this thing. I'll get out of studio mode. And lo and behold, yeah, you should be seeing my ugly mug now. Now. So I do apologize. I can see some comments down here. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey Amber. Hey guys.
Hey,
awesome.
Amber.
So it shows we're on. See how inept we are.
Have Valentine's Day, yo.
So yeah, we thought we'd start off. While people are getting their seats and their drinks and everything else. That we would start off our show, first of all, by closing the French doors to Karen's sewing room, as I've been told 3 times already. Needs to happen. But I thought I'd start off the show by sharing the story of how Karen and I kind of met, for real. So, this whole idea of falling in love at first sight, I think it depends how you see a person. So I went to school with Karen for a year. I knew her for over a year. And
New is a relative term. We knew of each other.
Yes. But I still remember the day we were rehearsing Music Man. And I looked over and it was like she was just awash in like stage lighting. And perhaps I could thank, Judy Strawn for pulling us together by washing her in such a wonderful light. But I think that was the first time that I ever saw Karen. And then I couldn't stop seeing Karen. And I didn't want to stop seeing Karen. And it's been 20... How many years?
This year will be 26 years?
26 years.
I think.
27 years. Anyways, a while. And so we haven't looked back. So today's show is going to be, essentially, hey, Suzanne, how you doing? Hey, Alan. Awesome. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that, letting us know. Dave is the secret third member to Lasso the Moon. We've talked about him before. He's kick-ass. He's a really good guy. Anyways, this song has never been performed. It's actually
Sorry, but I was going to... Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, please go.
Well, I was just going to say, if we suddenly lose camera, it's because we have to turn it back on once in a while.
Should we go do that right now?
I should be okay for a little bit.
Sure. So if the camera goes out, just don't stress. We'll turn it back on. So this song was the first song I ever wrote. And actually, speaking of Dave was the first one to go, hey, that's not a bad tune. And we worked it up like crazy. And it's kind of, in an acoustic version, it's gone back to its original form. So
we've sung it all different ways. I think we've tried all kinds of different stuff with it.
Absolutely. So this song is called Dust Bowl. Fictitious account of a really holy man gone wrong. A deed for a deed, an eye for an eye, a handshake gone bad, the rivers run dry, dust in the fields, you pray for the rain, you plead with your God to soften the clay. Gonna save my soul. You say your father will understand. No matter how long you're down on your knees, you can't wash the blood from your hands. And with your head in a bottle and a gun in your hand, you can't escape the past, but you'll try. There's nothing you can do to bring her back. You can't see the truth through the lies. Time to put on your disguise. Thanks, Alan. The sky's growing dark, clouds rolling in. The horses are scared, 'cause they know where you've been. Time's running out, closing in fast. Now lead them in prayer before they dig up your past. And with your leather-bound book that's gonna save my soul, you say your Father will understand. No matter how long you're down on your knees, you can't wash the blood from your hands. And with your head in a bottle and a gun in your hand, you can't escape the past, but you'll try. There's nothing you can do to bring her back. You can't see the truth through the lies. Time to put on your disguise again. Gonna save my soul. You say your Father will understand. No matter how long you're down on your knees, you can't wash the blood from your hands. And with your head in a bottle and a gun in your hand, you can't escape the past, but you'll try. There's nothing you can do to bring her back. You can't see the truth through the lies. Time to put on your disguise. So yeah, that's what. Yeah, we realized that the last time we actually sang, period, was at at our Canada Day show. We put on a socially distanced Canada Day show for the whole neighborhood, and it's going to turn into an annual event.
It's true. It will turn into an annual event. It was the wedding we actually sang at.
Oh, yeah, see.
I just
remembered.
I want to forget somebody else's wedding. God, jeez, that's not.
All right, so hey. Hello, Helen. Hey, Paul. How you doing? I hope all is well. Hope all is well over there. And Barry, looking after yourself, looking after everybody that needs to be. And I apologize, my guitar hasn't been happy. We're not. Well, we're talking, but it's complicated. So this song has never been performed. No one has heard this song outside of a few select people. And yes. Am I doing things wrong, Karen? I am.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I'm going to take that back. See, look at me. These were last minute plans. Lasso of the Moon never does that. So, sorry, I'll look here.
I'm going to spit my tea on everybody.
That would have been awesome. I wonder what that would have sounded like bouncing off a stereo mic. So, yeah, we're loving this new Zoom H6, which is really allowing us to put on the show. And thanks to Mike. Oh, speaking of Mike and the thing, we should probably get that thing turned, Karen?
Okay, I'll do the camera thing.
So, unfortunately, so these cameras, you'll notice a little red box down at the bottom right there. And that's essentially because, yay! Essentially, that's because technically these DSLRs, they weren't made for live streaming, but they do have a cool live function, and we really, really like the video quality out of it. So, so we have to do that. So we're getting there. We got lighting and everything. Man, I feel like I'm important for 1 second. Okay, this song's called Josephine.
We did this a couple weeks ago. Valentine's Day, no? Groundhog Day. Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December. I am missing someone, but I don't know who. Now I'm standing alone, and I'm trying to remember. Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you. Noontime wind, can you blow for me one more time and take me on back to the start, where the midnight moon shines so bright, nearly pulls us up to
Josephine, to that cold and dark December.
I am missing someone, but I don't know who.
Now I'm standing alone, and I'm trying to remember.
Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you.
Morning sun,
Shine on me, come light inside my window,
and rest on my brow. Kiss my eyes
when I sleep, and carry me back home.
if my dreams will allow. Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December.
I am missing someone, but I don't know who.
Now I'm standing alone, and I'm trying to remember.
Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you.
Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December.
I am missing someone, but I don't know who.
Now I'm standing alone, and I'm dying to remember.
Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you. Someone help me understand why I'm still loving you.
All right, that's a little Brandy Carlisle. Cool.
Ah,
Switch back now.
a little bit of brandy in every day.
Every day. Anyone else have a temporary freezing? Is anyone else having issues with the temporary freezing?
Uh-oh.
I apologize if this is the case. It might be our upload speed. I know we're about 14 seconds behind, but
This is when I start doing things like this.
yeah. Okay, cool.
And see how
Everything's
long it
okay?
takes.
All right, okay. We do apologize. I mean, I looked at buying the most expensive like 1 gigabit down internet, but it doesn't matter what speed you go down, 10 up is the best you can get. So, anyways.
But on happier news.
Happier news. What's happening? What a wonderful segue. So
This is one of the Yurt Chronicle songs, if you remember from Corey's Yurt experience.
Nobody remembers. I went to a yurt for 3 days just before the lockdown. I needed some time just to write. I hadn't really written in a while, and it's amazing what 3 days with no electronics and very limited battery power. It happened so quickly. I did not have the required battery power, so I was like very efficient with my recording. But yeah, when there's not a lot of noise and distraction, you can create a lot of stuff. And this song is called Happy Song, and I was kind of thinking, and I'm going to actually push myself back just a tiny little bit. I was actually thinking of Willie Nelson a little bit, and I remember when the first line to this song came. People sometimes ask me, they don't often, I'm not that important, but sometimes people ask me, like, where do your ideas come from? And I was literally looking up at this yurt, and if any of you have been in a modern yurt, it's got a dome, about 3 feet, 4 feet wide, right at the top of the yurt. And I looked up, and it was beautiful. The sun was just piling over, and there was the sun in the trees. And all through the night, I woke up a couple times, and I was right on the Mississauga River, which was freezing over. And it got so cold that it froze over and cracked, and you could hear these cracks all through the night. It was beautiful. So those kind of things made it into this song. So anyways, the song's called Happy Song. And I kind of felt that this song sounded a little bit like Willie Nelson. I'm a big fan of Willie's. So hope you enjoy it. This is a preview, first premiere of this tune.
Woo!
Sun in the trees, a cool winter breeze, crack of the ice on the river. Not a cloud in the sky, as hard as I try, the old gods a song won't deliver. The cash stashed away for some rainy day. I'm not rich, but I'm not in need either. someone who loves me so much she don't judge me, although sometimes I don't believe her. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all. I got all that I need right within these four walls. But it's been too long. It's been too long since I wrote a happy song. Got a job that fulfills me, a brother who has seen enough to fill up 4 more lives. Sometimes I make up stories, but I'm quick to say sorry, 'cause things left unsaid tend to take flight. I got friends by my side, in which who I confide, my dreams, my fears, and my misgivings. Dogs that adore me, take care and restore me. They teach me why life is worth living. But don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all. I got all that I need right within these 4 walls. But it's been too long. It's been too long since I wrote a happy song. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all. I got all that I need right within these 4 walls. It's been too long. It's been too long since I wrote a happy song. Complaining at all. I got all that I need right within these 4 walls. But it's been too long. It's been too long since I wrote a happy song. So yeah, so the original words of that song, since I heard a happy song, so I should how the songs evolve.
I think that I should probably check the camera.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I have to bump the camera. Now the camera needs some love.
Yeah, every little while, every little bit of a second. So
Maybe we should.
say hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been looking.
Well,
Hi Teresa, hi Ange. Hey Alan, glad to see you. So both Alan and my mother-in-law are getting better reception on our better sound quality on cell phone. So you know what? Thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate it. As an amateur musician, like I say, I got in that song I got a job that fulfills me, but so does music, and part of music for me is sharing music. I'm not one to do anything half-assed, so when I decided that I was going to basically make music my life outside of my work, I need to know everything about music, and that includes recording and live streaming and sound, and so I've had to learn how to do a lot of crap over the last couple of years.
Since it's Valentine's Day, a lot of people like to ask us how we met.
How we met?
How we met.
Care, why don't you tell the story about how we met?
Well, how we met. I remember the first time I saw Corey.
Okay. Whew. Sounds like I just told that song. I just told that story, yo.
First time I saw Corey
Hi, Valerie.
was at Brown Bag Lunch at the end of the year.
So Brown Bag Lunch, for all of those
Oh.
of you who aren't from Sudbury Secondary or from performing arts. I went to Performing Arts High School. That's where I met Kara. And a Brown Bag Lunch is pretty much like bring your Brown Bag Lunch to a place and just get up on stage and do whatever you want. Artistically, musically, whatever. So, yes.
And then at the end of it, they introduced to us, brand newly arrived from a different high school, the gentleman who was about to be the Wizard of Oz. It was Corey.
It was me.
And I was like, who
And lo and behold.
is that?
Yes, so, yeah. Let's thank Judy for bringing us together, too. I think I've already done that.
I think a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get moving on now.
And the reason
Enough
I told
about
that
us.
song was because this is the Ember song.
This is the Ember song. So this is Ember. This was another one of the songs I wrote there. This is a really nice one. I really like this one. And I mean, my plan is once this whole ridiculous Groundhog Day of a mess is behind us, I plan on going into the studio and recording a lot of these solo guitar stuff. So hopefully we'll have something out whenever it happens. So this is Ember. Have you ever reached so high, punched right through the other side of what you thought was true? And were you pissed off when they played you like a fool? 'Cause you were the only one playing by the rules. I felt lost when I saw fresh tracks in the snow, branching out in all directions you could go. But I'll be sitting right here waiting till you're done. I'll keep the embers warm until you find the sun. And I don't care if it takes 100 years, I'll stand by my post. I'll cover all the mirrors.
Have you ever wondered why you believed what they told you to, with faces up their sleeves? And did you feel small when you stepped out of the queue and felt a million blinded eyes all focusing on you? I felt lost when I saw fresh tracks in the snow, branching out in all directions you could go.
And I'll be sitting right here waiting till you're done. I'll keep the embers warm until you find the sun. And I don't care if it takes 100 years, I'll stand by my post. I'll cover all the mirrors. saw fresh tracks in the snow, branching out in all directions you could go. But I'll be sitting right here waiting till you're done. I'll keep the embers warm until you find the sun. And I don't care if it takes 100 years, I'll stand by my post. I'll cover all the mirrors.
We'll conquer all our fears.
Have you ever reached so high you punched right through to the other side of what you thought was true? Yeah, that's Ember. That's one of my new favorites. I love it. Yeah, I kind of like it. Sad, but not sad.
Oh, I forgot we were doing this song.
Hi Valerie, hi Mark and Alan. As always, thank you, our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friends, Mark and Alan. So let me tune the guitar up because, like I said, when I capo up, I'm having some issues. God, intonation is what, and during pandemics, well,
Just
there's less people to, haha. And yeah, during pandemic, it's hard to find someone to fix your guitars. So.
You're gonna have 5 offers probably, but
Sounds okay. Yay! Thanks, Teresa. All right, so we got a couple more for you. This one's a song by Whitehorse. We figured we'd kind of, get all the nice, sad, soft stuff out of the way, and then end you off with a couple of good tunes. So this is a song by
Whitehorse.
Whitehorse.
We done it a couple times. It's a good one.
Was that your face walking down 5th Street? It was on your head, but it was looking at your feet. Your steely eyes, the meanest blue, betrayed a bit of darkness inside of you.
Baby, what's wrong?
I'm afraid to ask you.
Baby, what's wrong?
Tell me, what did he do? Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song? I see your hands, the way they hide up your sleeves, your slender little fingers in a tight white fist that was meant for me. I'm not the one who hurt you, I'm just passing by. But I would dry your big wet tears if you would let me try.
Baby, what's wrong?
I'm afraid to ask you.
Baby, what's wrong?
Tell me, what did he do? Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song? A story about a girl and boy. With a handful of his hair, she tells him, you are my toy. She winds him oh so tight that he can barely breathe, lying in a tangled mess that he can never leave. sad, sad song. So that is that. Check that camera.
I bet. I checked that camera.
Tell the camera and say, hey,
Threw
camera.
in an extra bar there because I forgot I was supposed to keep singing.
Hey, it's all good. It's great. So,
So this last one?
so in true
That's not me.
absolute Lasso the Moon style, Karen needs to put on some headphones, and I need to turn this down a bit because let's see, that'll do. We'll have to see. I'll turn that down a little bit. Okay. So, in true Lasso the Moon style, I was like, hey, on Friday night, I was listening to the new Foo Fighters record that dropped this week, and they're getting a lot of hate for this record, but when you come out publicly and say, listen, we were trying to do a David Bowie's Let's Dance kind of record, and those of you who are Bowie fans know it was a departure from what he was doing before, so he's getting a lot of hate for it, but it's a really good record. So if you like the Foo Fighters, or you did like the Foo Fighters, or you've never heard of the Foo Fighters, go check it out on Spotify or something like that. But anyways, so Friday night I was like making dinner and really nice pasta with roasted vegetables and cambazola, kind of a cambazola cream sauce. But anyways, so I was doing this all nice thing, chopping garlic, and I'm like, man, that's a good song. Kind of got stuck in my head like an earworm of a song normally does. Anyway, so I'm getting on going here, and I find this song, Waiting on a War, and I was like, damn, that's a good song. And then I put it on repeat and played it twice. Went downstairs, did a whole night thing, watching a show called Sinner on Netflix, and if you haven't seen that, it's gruesome, but wonderfully up here. But anyway, then I came to bed a couple hours later, and I grabbed a guitar, which I have kind of hanging around the house, just in perfect timing like this, and I started strumming it out. So on Friday night, I was like, man, that would be cool. And then yesterday, I decided to add it to the show. So that's a really long intro to a song called Waiting on the War. So Karen's going to listen and make sure that I don't blow up the microphone here. So this is Waiting on a War by the Foo Fighters. I've been waiting on a war since I was young. Yes, I was a little boy when the toy gun. Never really wanted to be number one. Just wanted to love everyone. Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this? More to this? More to this than just waiting on a war? was young. Since I was a little boy with a toy gun. Is there more to this? More to this? More to this than just waiting on a war? Just waiting on a war. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war and this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. There's waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war for this and that. Just got to be more to this and that. Just waiting on a war. And that's that's a little Foo Fighters for you.
Just a little Foo Fighters.
So yeah, ended you might have rocked your socks off. I'm sorry if I blew the mic out of the water, but
It sounded okay.
it was a good song.
I
All
didn't
right.
see it blow the mic, so.
So anyways, again, thank you all very much. We plan on doing this a little more often now. Things are lightening up in terms of just extracurricular activity and requirements. So we hope to continue to do this and to build our songs and to build our original songs and sets and build our fan base. So we never ask you to like, click, subscribe, or do anything because that's all up to you. But if you want to hear about us, please do. We never spam with any of that crap and crud, and I don't do the pay to
You're
promote
always
this
invited
message.
to like and follow us, but please don't feel like you have
Don't
to.
feel obligated. Come by. The music's free. Okay?
Yeah.
Take care.
And
Anyways.
the crazy's just an extra thing.
Yeah, you got to do the crazy. So, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Louis Real Day tomorrow?
Yes, happy Louis Real Day. All right, /family day. But all right, folks. Thanks again.